It's our choices, Harry, that show us what we truly are far more than our abilities. Most of you may know what sentences come next, or some of you may have no idea what I'm talking about. J.K. Rowling is one of the most well-known authors for the series Harry Potter. HarryPotter.Bloomsbury.com has a significant amount of awards per book received by Rowling herself. Although J.K. Rowling was a best-selling novelist, her commencement speech at Harvard University had an impact on society today. Today we will go in depth on her speech. First, we will discuss her points on the importance of failure, and following we will discuss her interpretation of imagination. J.K. Rowling talks about many impactful motives throughout her speech, one being the importance of failure. People may think that failing is the pitfall of life, yet J.K. Rowling says otherwise. The fear of failure is what makes you desire in your life. J.K. Rowling talks about how she failed in her own life during the speech. She talks about how she was jobless, she was raised poor, she was divorced. She thought that this was it. She thought that this was just not going to work for her. But that didn't stop her from having a desire. She also talks about the benefits of failure. What benefit do we get from failing in life? Even at the darkest point in her life, she thought of the positive things that she had. How her daughter got her through this dark time in her life and gave her happiness. And her daughter's happiness made her able to rebuild her life and start her dream. But knowledge and struggle can also make you a stronger person. J.K. Rowling had the support of her friends, and that was her best value of her life. She talks about how the value of her friends helped her through these dark points. She says a powerful quote in her speech: "Having people in your life is more special than the price of rubies." J.K. Rowling is partly successful because of her journey through her failures, but her imagination exceeds expectations in her career. J.K. Rowling is known to be one of the best-selling authors. Her imagination makes people's minds wander through the series of Harry Potter. Rowling talks about how she learned imagination in a broader sense. Imagination helped her rebuild things in her life. She says that it's one of the best human capabilities, and it's the thought of innovation and inventions for society. J.K. Rowling's most prized possession, Harry Potter, was one of her greatest formative experiences of her life. In her little office, she would scribble about life experiences and stories she has heard throughout her whole entire life, which gave her leeway to a plot to start her book. She says that unimaginative people see more monsters, so she chooses to let the monsters into her, and that lets her imagination come through, so she can think of anything. Today we have discussed the impact of J.K. Rowling's speech and what it had on society, from her points about importance of failure to the importance of imagination. So yes, it is our choices, Harry, that show us what we truly are far more than our abilities.